Let me hear you sing. 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 Let me hear you sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded Blerdicorn here. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves. Do what I tell you to always do, because believe me, you got to do this. Hopefully you're washing these, covering this, staying as far away as you need to, looking out for yourselves, your loved ones, and each other. What's going on, y'all? The Convos are back, and it is a brand new year, and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do it for January like I wanted, but I am so happy to be here. What is going on, everyone? We got folks in Instagram. What's going on, people? What's up? We got the musician. What's going on, man? We got Mr. E. What's up? And how you doing, y'all? Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Tonight, I have the honor of chatting with an amazing young man. He has been busy, and we'll bring him in shortly. But I want to tell you, first of all, thank you so much for being here, because tonight is important, because we are trying to help get this young man's votes up, because he's been nominated for an NAACP Image Award. Miss Kitty, hey, what's going on? Let me tell you, when I found out that he was nominated, all I could do was squeal, because I'm like, let's go. Okay, let's do this. Okay, you know why? Because this man has been putting his blood, sweat, and youth 30 years. This man got more youth than I do. Trust me. I think we're kind of in the age range, but I think his hair is way better. But I got him in the beard department. So what's going on, everybody? Thank y'all so much for coming in. We got folks popping in here on the Instagrams, on the IGs, and on the YouTube and everything. And he pops up. Oh my gosh, lo and behold, the gentleman is here. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm so excited about this. And he's in his sanctum sanctorum. He's gonna try and show me up. But before I bring him in, I want to tell everyone, thank you so much. If you voted for him already, continue to do it. Okay, I believe it is till the 13th, if I remember correctly, because you know my Geritol tends to wear off after a certain amount of time. But we want to get this young man with this award in his hand. Jasmine, hey baby, what's going on? We got Chisel, we got all the folks up in here. I see y'all in IG. Don't think for a second now. If y'all got questions for Khleo, put them in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna be looking like RoboCop. I'm gonna be going from side to side to side. But I'm gonna tell you straight up though, this is a busy young man. But what he don't know is I got a few surprises for him, because there ain't gonna come a day where I won't bring him something, so that way he'll owe me, you know. But y'all, this has been an amazing week. He was on with Blur's Eye View on Tuesday. We got to chop it up. This is family. This is genuine, honest family. This is a young man who has worked so hard. And every time I see him grow and flourish, all I can do is be proud. You know, I'll be that uncle in the corner talking about, it's about damn time. There we go. Yeah. So without any further ado, I was going to do housekeeping, but I've been too excited. I've been waiting for this all day. Okay. It took me half hour to figure out what I was going to wear. Okay. I had to bring in the one piece because it is obvious, you know, I'm part of the Straw Hat crew. What can I say? Look at everybody. Believe it or not, what's going on? Hey, if y'all want these slick headbands, go to believeItOrNot.com. That young lady hooks me up. I can hide my ball spot from anybody. All right. Without any further ado, or don't, I have the distinct honor and I have the distinct honor and privilege of introducing the world to a magnificent young man who, every time we get together, it's number love. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Khleo Thomas. What's going on, man?
What up, brother? How you feeling today, Navy?
Man, try to be like you when I grow up, sir. Come on now.
Man, listen, as you said when we got together the last time, if I could swap my hair for your beard, I think it's an even trade. It's an even trade, bro.
I think the roles would be different for you, though. You'd be like the youngest Santa Claus in the entire flock. For real, though. Is it like, when did Khleo grow a beard? Man, him and Navy been at it again. I'm sitting there, I'll just be, see, you be down here, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
What ladies can I talk to and stuff like that. So how you been, man? You've been busy.
Yes, sir. Been on the move, man, handling business. We were on set last night working with RDC again. This was day 2 of our shoot. We were able to pull off some really, really great stuff. Been on the promo tour for the NAACP Image Award, doing interviews, and got off the call earlier today for the series I had spoken to you about. We're going to the next phase of that to get the pilot shot. So all over the place, man.
Man, I'm telling you, you're making it look easy. I'm telling y'all, this is one of the hardest working cats around.
I appreciate it.
You look all easy, like, hey, how you doing? This is Khleo, and on the back he's going, I'm tired.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. What attitude, boy?
See? Now that wasn't me this time. That was you. So I just wanted to, I have a little segment I like to do called the Blerdicorn florist moment.
Okay.
And I like to give flowers to people because in this day and age where folks are not getting the credit they deserve, or it's assumed that they get that credit or the accolades, and it's not coming. Well, I don't want to be the one to go to bed and say, did I tell him? Did he assume? Did he throw the Game Boy? I mean, I don't know. I don't know these things anymore. 30 years in the business. And it's not just what you've done, it's who you've influenced. There have been generations of people who have seen you grow up, and you influenced them to pursue their dreams and their passions. And if no one's ever told you this before, you bring nothing but love everywhere you go. That is something that needs to be expressed. Everybody in who's in the chat, we got David Crownson up in here. Oh gosh, yo, I don't know. I don't owe you money, bro. I don't owe anybody money, but you bring that love, you bring that genuine energy and that vibe, and that is appreciated. We need more of that, especially in the industry where things can get a bit shaded. So for you to still shine like a supernova, sir, God bless you, buddy.
It is I am receiving that message and that love, man, and I do appreciate it. It is very easy, like you mentioned, to become jaded, become angry with the things that you feel that you're owed and you didn't get that you deserve. I know I'm aware of it. I see some of my peers who've gone through it, and I'm not going to sit here in front like I haven't had those moments or I haven't had those thoughts. But ultimately, man, like I do embrace every single day that I get up and I get the chance to do something that I am passionate about, which is just storytelling and communication about the things that I absolutely love. I look at your background, I look at my background, and it's like, bro, this is what we do.
This is in the blood. This is in the DNA. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I have to honestly say, you every time I see you, it always makes me wonder who else sees what you're doing and sees that it's okay to be a blerd, be a nerd, and be a geek. And there are a plethora of people, because in this landscape, people they're quick to bully and quick to talk down on folks about what we love, no matter what it is. And they see you and they go, he like video games. Why can't I like video games, man? He like anime. Why can't I like grandma? I like anime. Just scream at their grandparents and everything. And you influence a lot. Do you ever think about how much you influence people in a positive?
I think about it, and I know that it exists, and I know that I'm doing my best to be that a person that they can feel confident about becoming more of themselves because they saw an inspiration of it, right? When I think about when I do these virtual classroom visits for classes that have read the book Holes and then watched the movie, right? It's one thing to watch it's one thing to read the book, it's one thing to watch the movie, but then they get a chance to see me virtually, and then they get a chance to see everything behind me. And there's a kid in there that's like, oh, wait, he likes everything I like. And to hear these kids ask anime questions, the gaming questions, can we play together on Fortnite? Who do you choose in Mario Kart? It's like they immediately understand it. And they're like, oh, I can embrace all that is me. And I just watched this movie in which this character was my favorite. And here he is telling me it's okay to be myself. So I do think about it for sure. And I think that it's beautiful that opportunity exists for me to do those things for sure.
Man, that reminds me of meeting Bill Cosby for the first time years ago. That man he is my role model still on how to make people laugh. And to this day, I carry that philosophy with me, how to make people laugh, because it's all about how you can diffuse them just so that they can see that it's fine to laugh without feeling defensive, if that makes any sense. So I can imagine when you meet these young people in these virtual classrooms and then they're finally diffused on that fear of, oh my gosh, she's a celebrity, and going, oh my gosh, it's just like Andre up the street. You know, there's always that change and that difference. And I know you see that, and I know that must fill you with joy.
It does, man. It does. It really does. It's something about giving back in that way. Like just yesterday, I was doing an interview and I had mentioned to people, and this is to shift gears just a bit, not to talk from the student standpoint, but just people who've seen my journey, right? And then feel, you know, what more could I be doing that is similar to what Khlеo's doing, or that they can feel inspired and start their next steps. And I made this analogy. I was like, you know, when you're watching a basketball game and they'll cut to the commentators, and you'll see the guys behind the commentators like trying to get in the camera and be like, yo, you know, like waving, right? And to them mentally, it's like, Mom, I'm on TV. That's a thing for them, right? That means something to them. Like, yes, they work a 9 to 5, or they work a regular job. So just to be in a space of being seen on a bigger screen means something to them. And what prompted me with this analogy was the fact that, you know, people have asked me, you know, how do I become an actor, or how do I start, you know, putting myself out there in that space? And I said, you have a device in your hand that records video and audio and edits it and puts it out there. I didn't have that when I started. When I told my mom I wanted to act, that device didn't even exist to be able to put it out there, the platform for people to see, you know, what you're passionate about. And I told the people, I said, when you think of these guys that are sitting behind the commentary desk and them just waving, it's like, Mom, look, I'm calling their moms, like, I made it on TV. Like, that's a thing for people. So imagine if you were able to record yourself and then airplay and see yourself on the screen in your house. That gives you the understanding of, like, you no longer have to wonder. You can do that and see yourself on that screen and chase that dream of, like, oh, I can literally do this, you know?
Wow.
It's been a heck of a journey with that, man.
I can tell the enabling and just uplifting and encouraging folks to follow what they love, and know that it is okay to follow what you love, and not worry about people, because people are going to be critical no matter what. There are people critical in the craziest of places. I've seen people critical at a 7-Eleven. This hot dog ain't done. Then don't buy the hot dog and find something else. Don't
find something else.
Don't bitch out the person who's working. They're trying their best to provide you with quality customer service.
Yeah.
But being critical, I know that's something that you've dealt with for years, especially in your craft, to get to the level where you were. If you could give somebody any type, just one little nugget of advice, what would you tell them if they were trying to pursue, let's say, the road that you're on?
It wouldn't be one word. It's the example of, like, you either adapt or you perish. You adapt or you perish. As somebody who has saw this industry in 2 different spaces, and now I got to consider it 3.
Wow.
When I started, we were still playing by old school Hollywood rules, where you were either famous for being on a TV show or in a movie, or you were a famous music artist. Those are the only 3 things really where everyone knew who you were. Okay. And then the landscape shifted. And then you had the social media aspect. You had YouTube, you had Vine, and then it shifted again. Now we're at Instagram. Shift one more time. Now we're live streaming. Now we're doing the gaming thing. Oh, now we're not at our desks anymore. Now it's IRL streaming. The guys everyone looks up to, Speed and Kai Sanat, they're doing IRL. They're not even at their desks anymore. So it continues to adapt and change. Now, I'm not saying you follow the trend and constantly have to keep up with that aspect. What I am saying to that is understand that the landscape will change inevitably. It will change. And if you stick to just the old school way of doing things, you will unfortunately perish. I will give the example of Markiplier. Did we talk about Markiplier when we was on the other?
We did, but let's go. We didn't talk a whole lot about this young man. I'm telling you, that's a story right there.
I'm on the set with RDC just yesterday, and we're having the discussion in between takes, and I bring up Markiplier to them. And RDC, of course, is an incredible crew who have built an incredible following. They got DreamCon going. It's beautiful what those young men have built, right? And I had said the same thing I said on the other show. I said, how many meetings do you think Markiplier took in Hollywood with 30 million YouTube subscribers? Oof. He met with all of the heavy hitters. Every single studio took a meeting with that guy just because of his YouTube following. And they all weren't willing to really let him in to show what he can do just because he came from the YouTube platform, and he was he's a content creator, he's a YouTuber, like this isn't how we do things. And when I said that, I saw Mark Phillips' face go. He said, "Yo, Khlеo's not lying.
No,
they did the same thing to me for 2 or 3 years. Mark took every meeting in this business just because they had the platform, but they wouldn't let them give them the opportunity to prove themselves. So what does Markiplier do with 30 million YouTube subscribers? He takes a chance on himself. He invests in himself. He puts up $3 million, figures out how to make the budget work, and cashes out and gets 21 million opening weekend with no major Hollywood backing, nothing. That's something to prove the fact that you adapt or you perish. Hollywood has no idea how to make that happen. They couldn't make a movie for 3 million and then get their return back at 21. They couldn't do it. The game has changed.
Man, what it boils down to is you bet on yourself.
Yes,
you
sir.
bet on yourself. A lot of times you're hoping that people will come and vibe with you and say, yeah, I see your vision. I see what you're trying to do, but they really don't. The only one that can see the true vision is the one who created the vision. And that's some work right now.
That's preach. Hold on, he dropped bars now. Come on now, Navy. Come on, Navy.
Don't call me out like this, man. Come on. I already get called Reverend Navy everywhere I go. Look, I don't need this. Okay, I don't need it from you. You of all people. And I can akin it to my journey. You know, I've done YouTube for 13 years, man, and been on Instagram and doing this. And I didn't go into this to create money, but I wanted to bring another voice of an older Blerd to the landscape, you know, to the tapestry, because we've got so many young people out there. But how many can actually talk about their experiences that wasn't connected to a computer or a device? Bullying in my time, yeah, it was confrontational. It was in your face. But at the same time, I see where it's come, and I say, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing. I made it through in a time where this was not something that you talked about, and it was always talked down on, especially in Black families or any type of families of color, anyone like that. The minute you mention you like comics and video games, you got that. You sure about that? You okay? And it's like, yeah, I'm fine. I look at it years later. Same people playing games are the ones developing them, selling them, creating them.
Yeah, man. I think of Roll Bounce, man, and I being on that set, and everyone on that set, incredible cast, right? Black, in a sense, royalty to the Hollywood industry, right? And the only games these guys played was Madden and 2K. And
Why am I not surprised?
I'm like, there's an Xbox here. Y'all don't know Fable? We're not talking Final Fantasy X. We're not talking Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
No.
Y'all don't. So I'm the odd guy out. Don't get me wrong. I play the game. I play Madden. I play 2K. But I have no one to talk about this other fantasy-based game, because it just culturally, that wasn't where we were then. But look at us now, bro. You can watch the NFL and you'll see a wide receiver with anime cleats on. Okay,
come on,
that's how
bro.
far we've come, and it's beautiful to embrace that aspect. So, like, those out there, you are literally not alone. It used to just be me and Kadeem, my brother, talking about our love for what was coming up on Toonami and Gundam Wing gunplay sets and playing Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. That you have a community in the world, and I know they see it now. I know they see it more than ever.
And I'm glad that they are. I really am, because, whoo, goodness, it's a lot more available nowadays than we ever thought. Because my goodness, man, we was wait a week generation. Okay, it was
trenches. I'm trying to pull the torrents out, bro. You remember? Oh, bro, shout out to my brother Kadeem, man. Listen, bro, when that Detective Conan Case Closed anime dropped, listen, I needed all the episodes. We had to figure it out,
bro. That's insane. So we haven't had a chance to have a one-on-one except when we saw each other at Blerdicorn. And let me tell you, I still smile at that moment, because when I kept my word and you got that Pokédex, your whole face lit up like Christmas. We're talking Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Don't tell me he's gonna pull it out and just it's
not far. It's right here, brother. It's right here.
Y'all
kept it on deck, brother. It doesn't go far.
Man, let me tell you, I'm so happy that you got it because I knew you would take care of it. But when you mentioned that, it was like God said, now you can get rid of the thing. Okay. You know who to give it to. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, forever grateful, brother. Forever grateful for this. That's why it sits here. It's not tucked in the storage or garage or the other rooms. It is in this room with me because it brings me plenty of joy.
I
Thank
can
you.
only imagine. You're welcome, man. You don't have to thank me. You've shown love since the first day we had a chance to chat. So why not pay it forward? And that's something in this currently in this landscape, especially being a blerd, paying it forward is so important.
Yeah.
And I see you doing that constantly, giving your time and your energy and your advice and everything. And I can't praise you enough for it. Can I praise you enough for it?
Thank you,
And
sir.
speaking of praise, NAACP Image Award Nominee. Let's go! Girl, like girl. Okay, man, congratulations, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, really special. I'm very honored. As somebody who grew up watching the award show, as somebody who went to the award show in like 2006, to somebody who went on to host the NAACP Virtual Awards 2 years in a row in 2021, 2022, to then return this year to host. But I was nominated before being also asked to host this year, which was insane. I'm like, how is this possible? But that's a proof. Like, follow me with this one, Navy. This is proof of the landscape changing. Yeah. Because I could be accepted for being multifaceted, I get a chance to not only host the virtual awards, but also be nominated for an award in that same space in a completely different category as a gamer. So that's just proof of the landscape. It's changed so much. I would have thought I would have been nominated if I was young Khleo talking. I'll be nominated in the acting space. I'll be nominated in the music space. My gaming got me the nomination. That's crazy.
No, it's not. But if you think about it, okay, bear with me here.
Okay.
People that become singers, that's their career. People that become actors, that's their career. Whether you're an engineer, you're a chef, whatever, that becomes your career. But in gaming, you have the chance to show more of your passion because it's unbridled. You're not held back. And you're able to influence more people. And you, along with everybody else in this landscape, has influenced a generation, several generations of blerds, geeks, nerds, what have you, whether you've been in for a minute or whatever. So this accolade is not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me at all. I've seen you keep forgetting. I see you pop up on my IG. I'm going, oh, what's he going to talk about now? Oh my gosh. And I still keep looking. It's like, oh, what's he talking about now? Oh, I feel like a creeper at 57, but that's not where I'm trying to be at, though.
No, not at all. Not at all, brother. It means a lot. It means a lot.
Now, I asked you on Tuesday what was your reaction to the nomination, but how has your family reacted to this?
Proud, Saint is just proud, man. And they've been along with the journey. I'm the oldest, so they've seen it all. Literally, my parents have seen it all. So for me to be at this age, this far along in my career, and for the first time, just to be acknowledged for my contributions at this level by a incredible legacy. Not only award show, but just organization like the NAACP. This means something. This means something special. And no matter what, win or lose, for the rest of my life, I will be able to have the NAACP Image Award stamp attached to my name. And that does mean a lot to me. It means something. It means a lot because in this industry, in this entertainment, even outside of entertainment, just the fact that NAACP
is right next to your name,
Khleo Thomas's name. And I'm very grateful for that.
That just means that people recognize that what you love and who you are. It's not faking. It's not fraud. We see so much of the industry try to come off and say, yeah, I'm the real deal. It's like, it's like someone took a box of cereal, but they took out the bag on the inside and they sealed it up and give you the box. Talking about, yeah, this is the real deal. It looks pretty on the outside, but there's nothing in it.
Bruh, drop the bombs on it. Jesus, Navy. Good Lord, the cannon's letting loose tonight. I love it.
Well, it's for family. What can I say? But honestly, I'm here for it. And everybody who is watching this right now, y'all have the opportunity to get this young man in the space with that award in his hand. So I know I got a line. I got something I can put here because I'm so proud of this. Anytime I can be proud. So tell them how they can vote for you if they are watching this, my man.
Absolutely, man. There's two ways you guys can vote. We'll start off with the first one, which is a little tricky. If you want the step-by-step play, it's on the pinned post on my Instagram or my TikTok or in the comments of any of my last videos for the last 3 weeks. It's a tap a link in the bio, scroll down, tap vote underneath Khleo Thomas, scroll back up, tap submit my vote, then scroll back down, tap submit vote, then put your email, then put submit, and then you will get a confirmation saying that you submitted your vote for Khleo Thomas. Or you can comment on any of my social media platforms or your personal channels. If you're on Twitter, it's at NAACP Image Award without the S. I would like to vote for hashtag Khleo Thomas. If you're on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, or TikTok, it's at NAACP Image Awards with the S. Hashtag Khleo Thomas, and it counts as a vote.
So let's see if we can make it a little easier because I've been busy today. So let's do this. Hold on.
NAACP Image Award, and all you have to do is comment at NAACP Image Awards hashtag Khleo Thomas to cast your vote for me. That's all you got to do. It is very simple. So my question is, why haven't you done it yet?
You had me giggling when you did that. I'm going, I'm like, he's younger than me. Why is he grunting?
Listen, man, listen. I may be younger, but bro, let me tell you, this back done been through some wars, man. The touring, roll bounce, like hurricane. I've taken some back injuries before, brother. Yeah, on some personal stuff, like I had to go get physical therapy to get my back right, man. It was bad.
Goodness.
It was very bad, man. There's a premiere I went to for this project I did called it was either Beautiful Ordinary or with the Wolves thing. And on the day of the premiere, I'm playing basketball and I went up for that layup and something in my back just went pop. And I just laid there just like,
bro. I know that face.
You don't know what happened. You were just fine. And bro, let me tell you. So if you ever see those photos of me at that premiere or on that red carpet, I am doing everything in my power to keep all of my weight in my shoulders. I'm just happy to be here today, man. And then I'm at the front of the theater with my hands across.
Oh my gosh. Here comes Tafari. Hold on.
Oh man.
He turned into Easy on Friday. My neck and my back.
My neck and my back.
I'm on $50 million.
Listen, man. Speaking of Friday, there's rumors.
Oh, I heard.
We could have another Friday in the tank. They could be working on it. All I'm saying is Cube Vision, Ice Cube, O'Shea, Junior. Listen, man. Your boy was already part of the franchise. You might as well give him a call back. You might as well bring me back in some kind of way. Holla at me.
True. You know what? I wouldn't even be mad, but I'd be curious to see how they do it because you're bringing Friday to a new generation.
Correct. So
there will be I know that notebook is thick of with different ideas and stuff. So I'm rather curious about that because Friday, the franchise was very successful. What, 3 movies?
3 movies.
Very successful.
Absolutely, man.
And each star majority of the stars associated with that franchise went on to do pretty well for the most part. So I want to see Black cinema and Black theater come to the forefront, so all of the people who are a part of it can get their just desserts or just rewards, because there's nothing worse than working so hard and you only get half of it, and you still expect that support.
Ooh.
You still want that. You still want people to go, hey, come see my movie, come see my show, come read my book, come check out my podcast, whatever it might be. And people are like, it's not dramatic enough. It's not a lot. It's not negative enough. I'm sorry. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's fine. There's 3 or 4 people who do. So I only imagine the criticism you've gotten for different projects that you've done over the years.
It's so amazing to hear you speak about this at this moment, because just yesterday I was having a conversation with my best friend, and he's seen the transition of where we started to where we are now. And I swear, Navy, I swear to you, we were just having this conversation yesterday. I personally do feel that I have done things exactly how I wanted to be represented in this industry, without a doubt. I've made sure to make every decision based off of my merit and wanting to be respected for my work. Simple and plain. That's it. But me and you can both agree that that's not enough. The things that work, the things that move the needle, the things that do have the spotlight on them, the things that people talk about is not playing it the Boy Scout way. It's not.
No,
it's not. Believe we just had this conversation yesterday. That's crazy that you said that.
And it's sad. And shout out to everybody on IG. Don't think I don't see y'all. Don't think I don't see y'all over here. Got all the fam up in here. I love all of y'all. And everybody got David the old. What's up, man? I ain't seen you forever. You alive? Okay, bless your heart. Okay, I'll make sure I see you later there. So he gonna get me later when he see me. It's all right. I got people getting scattered out for me. But the standard seems to increase for the wrong group. It seems like as people of color, we're expected to perform more, give more, be more upfront, but we're still expected to accept half. And that's not how that works, because I know people who do half the work and get twice the credit, and no one's pressing them in the corner. But you got folks like, you, RDC World, and the list goes on and on and on of Black creators on any genre who has to work twice as hard to still get the minimum. And I never liked that. And that's why I see folks like you who are pressing, which is interesting, because I've always wanted to ask, with you doing everything that you're doing, what's one thing that you would like to accomplish, that you are thinking about? Now remember, we only got a few weeks in February, so I don't need you taking forever now.
Oh, you're right.
I gotta take my Geritol before it wears off.
Man, the one thing that I would like to accomplish that I have not had the chance to do yet is, like, I have not been film or series wise. I have not ever been number one on the call sheet. And what that means to me is I understand the responsibility that comes with being number one on the call sheet. That means you are there like before everyone and you're leaving after everyone. I want the responsibility of being number one on that call sheet. I want that more than anything. And in my own ways, I've done that. In my own ways of what I've created and what I built, I am number one on my call sheet every single day I get up. My call time is my call time. If you go back and watch the video of me and Shia talking at the 20-year anniversary of Holes reunion, he straight up asked me, he was like, well, like, you got your own studio? Like, how does it work? Like, what do you mean, how does it work? It was very interesting to see the dynamic of which somebody like himself, who who's done it the traditional Hollywood-esque way, number one, Transformers, Eagle Eye, Disturbia, Indiana Jones, name his resume. He's done it the same way I've had to do it Hollywood-wise. You show up to set when they call you. But he's never had to get up and do it like how we do this every day. As every day we at it. It was very interesting to see him not understand it off rip. I was like, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Hold on. Bama just said something. Hold on. You talk about he's still around. Yeah, he ain't gone nowhere. He's not dead. What the hell?
He's still doing his thing, man. And he popped out not too long ago. It's good to see him pop out. It really is. He's a respected. I do feel like Shia was born in the wrong generation of actors. I do feel that way. I do think that if Shia's, regardless of his mistakes, and he's learning from those things, his level of how he deals with this industry, this business, and the craft of it all. If he was born in the same generation as the Sean Penns, as the Robert Downeys, and was a part of that run, I think it'd be a different aspect, in my personal opinion.
Goodness, no, you're not wrong about that. I would consider him being part of the Breakfast Club generation.
Same run.
He would have, man, Pretty in Pink and Fast Times at Ridgemont High, all of those. He would have really thrived, and he would have been one of the OGs. To me, he still is because he's put in work.
Man,
but I can only imagine how much stress the industry put on him to perform until it affected him.
Yeah.
Because y'all, I'm here to tell you, there are lives in front of those cameras and there are lives reading those scripts. They are just as flawed and as fragile as we are in our daily lives. So y'all have to remember that. You know, I know Khleo deals with his daily challenges. I can't even speak for him, but I can only imagine because I'm just a regular cat. You, on the other hand, you've got a name that's recognized. So I can imagine how much is on you.
Yeah, brother. It's wild when you think of like, you couldn't put an adult fresh off the street in that position and expect them to make every right choice. So imagine what it's like when it's the kid. Imagine what it's like when we look back at the Britney Spears run and everyone's like, oh, she shaved her head, she's going crazy. It's like she's been doing this since she was 13, 14. Ain't nobody, like, no person even talking to her or about her has ever ran that race. They have no idea what that's like. When it's just a whirlwind to go, regardless of everything that's going on around them. It's her being in that position of just caught up in all of this madness. And it's not easy. It's not simple. I had a partner of mine, I was telling him a story just the other day, and he was like, I would have never thought that's how it's structured.
Wow.
Never. I'm like, hey, welcome to the side. Here's a little sneak peek, bro. Here's a little peek behind the curtain. This is how it goes.
that man. And I think some people don't even realize how much goes into it, how much it takes from you. So you've got to have a certain level of strength and just to fortify yourself, because how many people have we lost because they didn't have the support, the wherewithal, and the strength to persevere, or even a support system. That you have that with family, and there are a lot of people who don't, you know. And I definitely give much love to your family because, woo, sir, he been going through it. He been going through it. And see, if your family ever met me in person and be like, can we keep him? No, you can't. I got rent to pay. Sorry.
I hear you.
I'm great comedy relief, though.
I'm grateful for the family, man, for damn sure. It's like I look at some of my peers who moved from their cities and their families to come to LA, chase a dream. They're missing out on birthdays, special occasions, Christmases, Thanksgivings, like year after year, not being able to go back and be with them. And it's not lost upon me how great, like how lucky I am to have had that in my journey and being in this space, man. And at the same time, you talk about being, mentally strong throughout it. It's like how many people were told no on their first run and then never tried again.
Just quit. They
quit after the first no. And I tell everyone, I heard 1,000 no's before I got my first yes. So this is built up. It's a resilience at this point.
That yes, when you got it, realizing that you endured all those no's, that was just a watershed moment. That was, this is what I worked for. It may not be big to anyone else, but to me, it's huge because I didn't quit. I didn't give in. I didn't listen to the people who weren't going to support me. So, and here we have you now.
Yeah. Still here, baby.
Right here in the cornucopia of melanation, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's. I'm just kidding. So Tafari said something earlier, and this was actually pretty significant. Some of the greatest spaces came from not conforming or being told no. DreamCon, BlurCon, Camp Flognaw. How many times have there been the traditional events? Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, Katsu, all those have been the standard. But when we put something out, we're criticized and we're told that we can't do it, and why don't we conform to this, and blah blah blah. And it makes me laugh because it's like, you really didn't want us to try. You really did not want us to try, and then here we are, and we want you to come in our spaces. Come on in.
Come through.
Have some real food. Talk to some real people. Listen to some real music. Let's sit down on a real panel where you have one or two people. No, it's. I'm a convention head for 25 years. I can't lie. I've been going to conventions for years. So when Blerd and Dream and the others came along, that just spoke to me as a 9-year-old kid reading Black Panther on his grandma's porch. So, and I still got it too. So yeah. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you for not making me trade it. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. God rest her soul.
Beautiful.
So what are the passions that you are most excited about? I can sit here and be the obvious things in the nerd space, but what are those passions that you just there's no negative on that?
Oh, yeah. Like I every day I get up and I get the chance to speak about the things I'm truly passionate about, which is either in the gaming space, it's in the anime space, in the comic book space. And that's just me speaking and giving my opinion or giving a did you know moment or getting the chance to showcase something really cool that I either just got or that was sent to me and spreading the information and giving awareness about those things for sure. That's a part of it. But also, man, just overall, I'm in love with the storytelling aspect, right? And I bring this up as far as earlier when I say you either adapt or perish, right? I'm gonna give you two examples. When I first did the Powerline video, right? I shot it in the 16:9 format, like a normal music video would have been done, because that was my image in my head. I said, if Powerline would have shot a music video, this is how it would have looked, and he would have presented it in the YouTube space like this, right? And it did its thing, it got its look, but I knew something was off. I felt like it should have got a bigger impact. So I waited a year until the next Halloween came around, and I re-uploaded it in 9:16 format, and it blew up. Wow. So I didn't adapt in time, and it was obviously when I chose to embrace the new way of doing things, it got a better look. Cool. Very recently, I got the whole treasure chest, right? The Stanley Yoness treasure chest. I own it from the film.
I saw that, and you just came out and said, "Do I have any props from the movie?"
Yeah.
Thunk,
boom,
and just look. There's nothing else to be said.
But I put up a video before that was way longer. See, that's what I'm saying. I put up a video saying people did a whole introduction, Navy. People always ask me, do I keep anything from the projects I've worked on? Yeah, I still got my skates from Roll Bounce. I still got the wrestling gear from Going to the Mat. I still got this from Walking Tall. But this is the best one. And then I brought out the whole stretch. But because I took up 15 to 20 seconds talking about the things I had, no one really got to the meat and potatoes of what it was, which was the chest. So that's why the video you saw is me embracing the fact, hey, let's cut all the talking out, even though that's how you love to present this stuff. And because you have that skill set, you want to show that, but that's not moving the needle. So scrap it, adapt, so that way you can do it and get the look you look. And go look. The number, it hit.
You definitely hit on something with social media and content creation nowadays, because you've got to focus more on the amount of time than it is versus the content and the meat of the matter, so to speak. Because I do mine, I'll say hey, and then people will look at me and then they see me talk. I don't know how long watch the whole thing, but then it just drives me nuts. It's like you claim to be someone who's in the know, but we can't keep your attention long enough for you to learn about being in the know. And it's funny listening to this conversation, because I'll sit there and listen to some of these conversations and I hear the word like, and you know what I'm saying, and nah, I mean, I hear that more than I hear the standard lexicon. I just look and go, okay, my dear, here's what I want you to do. I want you to say the same phrase without taking and putting the word like in its place. I want to see how long this conversation will be. Like, why? See, you failed. You already failed. You know what? You already got D's and F's since the class didn't even start again. What? I'm sorry. But it's true, though. You've dealt with that. It's like you said just now, a video that has significant moments as you were sharing, and no one watched it. So you had to go cut it short, straight to the point. Oh, that's dope. And you're sitting there thinking, there was so much more I had to share. And I had to take out words and put stuff here and just go here. I know that's frustrating.
It's not frustrating only because I got to preach and stand by my word. You either adapt or you perish.
True.
That was me still trying to hold on to the old way of handling this stuff. And that's not where we are. I think there's a time and place, and there's a kind of piece of media that you can upload where you could get that off. But the fact that I literally have those two examples as far as Powerline goes, and as far as this whole treasure chest moment thing goes, it's the same lesson. If I would have simply just embraced the fact that, bro, all that talking out the gate is not what this is about no more. People are scrolling through it anyway. You're only going to get a chance to stop them for the first 1 point something seconds, regardless. And you go look back even 2 years ago where I put up the video that was a stitch, and it's a white girl who pops up on screen, and she was like, "Do you want to know why he's not texting you right now?" And then it cuts to me saying, "Hey, hey, Grimlock, transform." And then the thing, bro, that video went stupid, Navy. It went crazy in comparison to every other thing I've put out there. That took me nothing. That took me nothing to do.
Wow.
But you that's what I'm saying. You embrace what it is. Like, you can't fight this algorithm. Shadow ban, but scrap all of that. Understand the landscape in the room that you're playing in. That way it don't hit you like that. So yeah, that's my whole spiel about adapt or perish, man.
So you adaptation, perishing, pile drivers, body slams, suplexes. That's what I want to do to people. Sorry, I'm a wrestling fan. What can I say?
Same. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk at Mania.
Let me tell you, I know a lot of people are mad at that. I'm like, honestly, no, because there's a story there. And when Roman's promo on Raw, his promo, only thing missing was him dropping the mic and walking out, because he told nothing but truth. And I sat there and I think I watched that promo twice.
Bro, I've been addicted to hearing everyone's opinion on it, because it is this was going, like, you put these two guys. Punk is known as the best on that microphone, hands down. There's Cena, there's Rock, and then there's Punk in his own way. When Punk cuts a promo, it don't feel like a promo. He's talking to you.
Yeah, it's a shoot. It's not a work.
Bingo.
It's a straight up shoot, because he's telling you how you feel. The algorithm isn't about building true community anymore. It's turned into a 10-second.
So you got those 10 seconds to showcase who you are in hopes that you can connect with people who want to lock in with you in the space. And follower counts don't mean everything. That's also a whole other aspect of conversation we can have for another day. Just because you got 1 million followers don't mean you have 1 million. You don't have an influence over 1 million people. That's not what that is.
And you know how we used to get caught up in, and we're gonna get back to wrestling in a second, but
we'll
get back to wrestling in a second.
Yeah, we'll get back over there.
But I ain't gonna lie, I used to get caught up in the being transfixed on numbers, seeing how many followers, what's your follower count, what's your subscriber count. But then I would look at the content and I go, I have no reason to be jealous at all whatsoever, because this number seems manufactured. It seems created by app or whatever. Here, I'll pay $500 to get this many people following me, but there's no substance in that. And then I look at my Instagram and I say, you know what? I didn't want a big number anyway. I wanted people to genuinely follow what I do, support what I do, and in turn, I support them in what they do. I don't care if you, like you, Khleo, you got a bajillion million people, but you know what? It's the content of your character that I've always found amazing. You carry yourself genuinely and honestly, and I love that. And anytime I see you put up a post, I'm like, why? Because I know what type of person you are. Just like anybody. It's like, I like him. Why? Because he don't piss me off. Okay. I see what y'all did. Let me stop having a moment. Sorry. Even the preachers got to talk off to the choir from time to time. It's like, y'all sang the song wrong. Y'all
bars, baby, bars, brother. And I'm always appreciative.
But I'm always been big on paying it forward, and you do that so much. So thank you for that. I'm gonna keep just get used to it. This is how this is. We're gonna be like uplifting Khleo here, y'all. This is uplift Khleo, okay?
Thank you, guys.
I don't ever want to be famous. I want to be respected. You are respected. You are appreciated. And if you ever have those moments where you don't feel that way, I want you to remember this as a reminder, along with Blerd's Eye View, Room Full of Blerds, Tafari, and everybody else who loves you. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
I've receiving all of this very loud and clear, man. Thank you. Okay, it's coming at the right time. I'll tell you that much. Thank you. Thank you.
I call like, oh Lord, someone coming here already. Hold on, someone says Khleo still owes me a fade on Tekken. Corey Floyd, who is that?
Listen, Corey, listen to me very carefully. You may not have seen what just happened to somebody just a few days ago who got a little ignorant and decided to start throwing out racial slurs during Black History Month.
Yo, I saw that. For anyone who hasn't seen it, can you give us a recap of what happened?
Here's what happened. I'm online, I'm streaming, having a great time, and this guy gets into a match with me. We're playing Mortal Kombat, and out the gate, he's talking crazy. And I got him on mute because I got the stream here, so I'm interacting with the chat. And then he said something that caught my attention. I was like, "Oh, he's wilding. He's wilding. He's throwing hard R's. He's throwing all kind of slurs." And I let him win the first round just so I could download him. I said, "Okay, I'm gonna let him win because in Mortal Kombat you play online, it's the first of 2 wins." So I let him get it off. And then I beat the holy hell out of him. And now it's 1-1. And then I turned the microphone on and I said, "Hey, bro, you should probably just shut up. You should probably just shut up because it's going to get bad." And he just kept talking. So I had to destroy this guy. As soon as I heard that hard R2, I said, "Nah, he got to go. You got to go."
And you know what? And they put it simply, as you should.
He had to go.
Thank you, baby. As you should. And yo, this goes back to what we were talking about before, getting the respect on any genre, in any platform, and just trying to just do our thing, just live our lives, play the video game, collect the comics, anything. And here comes that one basement virgin, that one pickle in the jar. That one shriveled up pickle that nobody wants to eat, but they just leave it in there in the refrigerator and they put it in the back with the baking soda. Yeah, that one. If you know, okay?
Yeah. That was him.
Man, y'all, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this clearly. If you don't call somebody out when they do you a wrong, you deserve what you get. And I say this as an old school cat. I still believe in BTA, beat that ass. I still believe in that. Okay. If your kid gets out of whack, I still believe in all of that. But it's about holding someone accountable and then making them understand that you stepped and I'm stepping on you. Don't do it again. Because this goes into bullying, what we were talking about before. Being bullied, being accosted, being harassed. No, that's no.
It's not gonna fly, man. It's not gonna fly. And I know that we're doing so much. We're putting ourselves out there anyway. And I was talking with the RDC guys last night, and they had spoken to me about how a lot of the responses they get, whether it's good or bad, it's the whole, "Oh, well, you signed up for this." Once you put yourself out there in a public space, it's you signed up for this thing. And no matter what you do, you're not going to win that back and forth with trolls anyway. They will find a way to just make it seem like you're the wrong person as far as responding to any negativity and being like, "Oh, it really got under your skin. Haha, I won." Like, you can't win with them. So don't even embrace it. Understand that, look, at the end of the day, this is the only power these people got on a day. That's it. This is all they got. In the grand scheme of this all, this is the only thing they get a chance to do. And it makes them feel happy. So embrace the fact that, you know what? I got numbers and I got engagement. That's what they are to you.
Numbers, ladies and gentlemen, numbers. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to wrestling. Okay.
Roman Reigns cut the craziest promo of his goddamn career. He looked at CM Punk and said, "I hate you. I've always hated you." And I said, "Hey."
Yo, I watched it on YouTube in my living room and I ran into my bedroom like, "Yo, are you serious?" Bringing the real life into it is always what makes stories so fascinating. And I've been a pro wrestling fan since ever. So who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler of all times is in-ring performer Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
In-ring performer because of his nuances. Like, there was, in my opinion, there was no one cleaner. He is extremely clean with it. The little things he would do as far as his sells, facts. Make sure they always had it work.
Room full of Blerds coming through with the truth as always. Bless your heart. Thank you, baby.
Shawn Michaels' in-ring capability, and then as far as overall my favorite wrestler of all time, bro, it's gonna be The Rock. He gave us so many great moments, incredible on the microphone, incredible matches. I would rather give you a top 5. Huge Chris Jericho fan. Huge Chris Jericho fan.
Are we talking about young Chris Jericho, WWE Chris Jericho, or current Chris Jericho? See, there's a difference.
There's a huge difference.
There's 3 iterations, because I could even throw in ECW Chris Jericho.
Lionheart Chris Jericho?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say his entire run, because it's somebody I bring him up because he's someone who I saw who also continued to change and adapt, and even outside of the WWE, he becomes a rock star. He gets Fozzy going. He goes and does television and reality shows. Comes back to the WWE. He messed around and got a list over.
Yep.
You just made the list. Like, bro, how stupid were we? And we loved it.
Man, come on. Something as simple as that. And he made it go over. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. Jericho's up there for me. So it's Shawn Michaels, it's The Rock, it's Chris Jericho. I'll throw Stone Cold in there just because. Okay. And then of the newer generation, I'm a huge Seth Rollins guy. I'm a huge Seth Rollins in-ring guy. I love Seth.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, man. Okay. Well, back in my day, we didn't wrestle. We just threw him in the dirt. No, I'm just kidding. My number 1, Ron Simmons.
Hell yeah.
Ron Simmons.
Hell yeah.
Ron Simmons was the first black champion. First black champion in WCW. Let me tell you, I still remember that match with him and Vader, and I cried because when he power slammed him and he pinned him, I'm still feeling it right here. You hear the winner of this match and new champion, Ron Simmons. I was watching it when it happened, and I screamed. You saw every little kid, black kid in there. Just that man set a pace that a lot of people are still trying to catch. So you got Ron, I give Booker T, because Booker T, just like Chris, continued to adapt and reinvent himself in every company he went to. And him owning reality of wrestling, he's bringing up a new generation. Oh my gosh. I watch ROW every chance I get. And then he comes out, I'm going, man, take off the glove, bro. Take off the glove. You don't need the glove on, man. Come on, Buck. Just show us the pinky, man. Come on.
He's never had a bad match. I don't care what. I have never, ever seen a bad Booker T match. Ever.
Same.
And I think we don't talk about that enough.
Same.
He's never had a bad match.
Same. So you got Ron, you got Booker. I'm going to throw my man in here. I'm telling you, he would have came to the cookout even if he wasn't invited. Dusty Rhodes.
Woo!
Man, when Dusty cut a promo, you were transfixed on what he had to say, because he was just like, son of a preacher man, I was trying my best, if you will, to be a part of the whole landscape of everything. So as you know, Ric Flair, I will let you know we're gonna get funky like a monkey. And I just like, every time he spoke, I was there. That was church to me. That was church to me. So we got them. We got Eddie Guerrero, my man. Eddie and Dean had a slamming series in ECW for that TV title, and it will always be my number 1. Eddie was ahead of his time. He was so ahead of his time, and I loved it. And you know what? I'm gonna switch over. a little bit.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw a queen in this.
Okay.
Bianca Belair.
Woo!
Bianca, let me tell you, when she showed up, she did a Charlotte Flair. She came from athletics, came into wrestling, and did her thing. She created her own persona. To this day, she still makes her own ring attire.
Yep.
But when you hear her and you see that attitude, that is all her. That is no creation of the company. That is her. And they realized it hit. That's my 5. I'm trust me. It could be 15. We could go on forever and ever and ever and ever. Lord knows, forever.
Beautiful top 5, man. Big shout to Bianca and Montez, man. Friends of mine who I've had the chance to hang out with at Mania. They're incredible. Her pops is amazing as well, man. Bianca came in and really, really made an impact, dog. Shout out to Bianca Belair. I can't wait to have her back.
Let me tell you something right now. If I ever had the opportunity to meet her and Montez, I would literally get on my knees and say, thank you for what you have brought to this landscape. Because Montez, that boy deserves to be world champion.
It's going to happen.
That boy, and when I tell you when it does, I'm going to cry. Straight up. Because Street Profits came in. They took two guys. I remember when they were doing their own thing. And I said, oh, okay. Y'all just one number jobbers. When they came together, you saw Street Profits come out. Their charisma was undeniable. As soon as you heard that music and you see, oh my goodness, you see, and then you see, oh man, let's go. Come on, man.
No knock to my man Jay Uso. The Yeet movement is what it is, but we're not gonna sit here and ignore the fact that hand bouncing thing that the Street Profits had that on lock, and they don't. I understand it's the business, but I know the Street Profits had the crowd rocking with that, and there's no way they could have them both doing it. There's no way. The storyline, bloodline wise, it had to be Jay's gimmick, and they gave it, and I get that.
But still, you got to give credit where credit is due. You got to get credit where credit is due because, okay, I don't think Bobby Lashley, well, you know what? Not even Bobby. Put it this way. I don't think Shelton Benjamin got the same accolades as Brock Lesnar, and they came up as a tag team.
Yep.
They came up as a tag team. Shelton is a beast. That is a brother I will sit down and have dinner with and just want to pick his brain because Shelton Benjamin is a standard. I've never liked Brock Lesnar. He's reckless. He's sloppy. He has hurt people. You know what? And I'm going to say the N word, y'all, because it's my show and I can say it. I will just look at him and go, nigga, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What? Why, sir? What are you doing? What are we doing? Oh, where is it? Arcade. She said it right there. Montez moves like an IRL superhero. He should be at the top of the facts. Everybody agrees. So now we had a question. All Nerd wants to know, who is your favorite tag team?
Favorite tag team of all time. The Hardys would go on there. I would throw them number one, but it's more of a 1A, 1B for me. Okay. I'm gonna go Hardys number 1A, and then 1B. I gotta give it to the New Age Outlaws. The only reason I give it to them though, is because their gimmick and the intro, they made that what it was. And then DX was formed, and then they had to bring those guys into DX just to put DX even more over. And Hunter and Sean, they took that intro and made it theirs. Like I was like, all right, bro. They were that. I really did enjoy the New Age Outlaws. They were crazy. And I think the other reason I love them is because they had I think it was WrestleMania 13. That was the first WrestleMania me and my brother begged our parents to buy on pay-per-view. And that was the headliner was Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels with Mike Tyson as the special enforcer. Crazy promo for that one, by the way. Crazy package for that one. And the New Age Outlaws fought Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot tell that those are created by the reams of paper that run things, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't. I said Chainsaw Charlie. I'm going, who hurt you? Okay.
Chainsaw Charlie, aka Terry Funk.
Yep.
Terry Funk was him. Yeah, man. So yeah, those are my two favorite tag teams all time right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna offer to everybody in the chats across the board. If you're a pro wrestling fan, who is your favorite tag team? Mine, that one's tough. Actually, no, it's not. The Dudleys. Bubba Ray and Devon. When I tell you them boys put in work, I first saw them in ECW and they had the whole Dudley family. But then they came through, they left there and they became, oh my gosh. Them and the Public Enemy were the two tag teams that I love to see them do. But what happened is Public Enemy came to WCW and they destroyed them.
Yeah.
Public Enemy was Flyboy, Rocco Rock, and Johnny Grunge.
Oh yeah, I remember these two. Yeah. That wasn't where they were supposed to be, dog.
No, it wasn't. They thrived in ECW, and I feel like, okay, I could see them being an NWA tag team. going to the territories,
Yeah.
going to Canada, going to Mexico, and then coming back. But we see it all the time, unfortunately, that the right things go to the wrong places.
Yeah.
You're like, whatever happened to so and so? All right, so I gotta, I gotta do this to you because your family and I love
Talk
you.
to me.
Every fiber of my being. First of all, can you please put in a word with Bianca and Montez to let them know that I would love to meet them and chat with them.
On it.
That's all I could ever want. Because after I'm done squealing and hyperventilating, then we would have a conversation. So, I got to ask this. What you know about Lorcana, sir?
Okay, let's break down this Lorcana run that I went on. I remember hosting D23, and then I was walking past the booth that they had me set up at, and I saw Disney trading cards, and I saw the name. I'm like, what is it? And that's when they announced Lorcana was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like a Tinker Mickey Mouse card that was like the one everyone was kind of chasing after.
Yeah, the Tinkerbell and the classic Mickey. Yes.
So here we are, years later, and Lorcana has gained a hell of a following. There's so many amazing players at it. They're doing tournaments. And then they announce the Powerline rollout. I said, what? They got Powerline trading cards? What? So I had to check. I had to go track them down. And I will say maybe one of the perks of being underneath that umbrella, Disney caught wind and was like, we got you. And they sent your boy a pack. I unpackaged and I had them. Have I had a chance to play a Lorcana match yet? Not yet.
Okay, so you owe me because I play. I play. I've been playing since first chapter, which is the first set that came out. And I'm looking forward to the set getting ready to come out because Fox and the Hound are coming to this set.
That's beautiful.
They're doing Fox and the Hound, Darkwing Duck, Moana.
Wow.
Pocahontas is, oh my gosh. It's this set's going to be nuts. And the set after this, Toy Story.
Speaking of Toy Story, can I show you what they just sent me today?
Please, by all means, bro.
I got a new toy. Check this out.
Oh, you know what? See, this is why I realized I need 7 jobs because I can't keep up with Khleo, y'all. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us today. This is a conversation I've been waiting for a while because this is a reunion. Get him to, oh, he knows about PAX Unplugged. I want to try to get him there to PAX Unplugged. No way. Yo, oh no. Are you, oh my gosh. 30, oh man, what? No.
So
No.
Levi's did a collaboration with Toy Story and they put Woody in a pair of Levi's.
Oh my gosh, you got the Levi's tag right there. I see it.
I think this is crazy. This is such
amazing.
a crazy fit, bro. I
Bro,
think this is
okay.
a crazy fit.
I ain't even mad at it. Okay.
Pretty sick.
That is dope. See, I ain't gonna lie. I get jealous because I want to be like you where someone would say, hey, Navy, we want to send you this. Okay. And I can share it. You'd be like, hey, you'd be like, here, I got this and I got this. You know what? You know who you remind me of?
Who's that?
My friends Shanice and Shanae Cole.
Hey, my girls.
My twins, my favorite twins. I love them every time I see them in San Diego. That's family right there. I love them. Yeah. But I told Shanae, I said, I need y'all to stop showing off, okay? Because the rest of us muggles out here, we just trying to afford top ramen, and y'all get the top with the ramen. I was like,
man,
I don't even know how to deal with this.
They're amazing, dog. I love their energy. I love they give so much, and they're just a good time. They're such a great time. I love those girls.
Same. Hey, when I had the chance to meet them in San Diego, let me tell you, that was nothing but love. So every year, every time I see them, this year, matter of fact, last year, they were at the they were at the comedians panel. No, this is when went to the panel for Cheyenne, another friend of mine, for Comic Shop.
Yeah.
And they were in line, and I stood in line. I turned around and I heard, hey, turned around. Both of them were right there. I'm like, what are you doing here? Y'all are celebrities. You need to be up there. And it just turned into a big old conversation. And anytime they see me, they will hit me. I'm like, how do y'all keep finding me? I don't know. How do you keep finding us? I said, it's easy. Y'all are short. It's easy. I can just pull y'all out of the crowd. She started laughing.
You're short and y'all are twins. Very easy to spot.
And yet they're so easy to love. Y'all ever a chance to meet Shanice and Shanae? Let me tell you, you will fall in love with them. They are incredible.
One's a Wonder Woman fan, and the other one is
a Supergirl fan.
Supergirl fan, which I love that about them.
Shanice is the Supergirl fan.
Got it.
And so Shanae is Wonder Woman. So I try to remember that. So if I able make it to San Diego this year, I got a surprise for them.
Can't wait.
Don't
Can't
squeal.
wait. I won't say that. I won't say that.
Please don't. So reason why I brought up Lorcana, because when I saw your video about opening packs of Fable. Was it Fable? Yeah, it was Fable. And I said, ooh, Mufasa. Okay. Which is, by the way, one of my favorite cards, but I digress. I went through my collection.
Okay.
And I found some stuff that I'm going to pass on to you.
Huh?
You heard what I said? You think this?
Come on, Navy.
Don't act like that. You know what this is all about, bruh. You know what this is all about.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards out of my. So I didn't want to go crazy. I pulled 3 cards out of my collection.
Okay.
So first card.
Oh, nah.
The legendary Max Goof Tart.
Come on, Max.
So this one, I when I found it, I said, okay, got it.
Gotta have them.
That one's yours.
Thank you, sir.
It is with like a Pokedex. Okay, just second one.
Max Goof and your boy Powerline, brother. Oh, this is so sick. The fact that we even got new art from Disney of Powerline, I think is crazy.
Exactly. But Ravensburger realized that they can't take it from the movies, which is fine. Them artists are top tier.
Yeah,
absolute top tier. And the final one, this one reminded me of you as soon as I saw it.
A holographic Max standout card with him taking over the auditorium at the school.
Yes.
Just to impress Roxanne. That's the one.
So when I see you again, bro, these are yours.
Thank you, Navy. I highly do appreciate it. But they will be on display right there next to the Max and his Powerline Fit popcorn bucket.
Why am I not surprised with you? Why am I not, man? And I see it right over there. I'm going, I need glass displays. Okay, I need glass displays. So, with everything that we've talked about,
and
everything about you and everything, this is a general question. This is a hard one. I understand. What has been the most proud moment in your life, in your career? 30 years. That's a lot to consider, but 30 years.
The biggest thing for me, bro, I'm gonna give it's a 2-parter, right?
Mm-hmm.
My love for toys and collectibles allowed me to host Hasbro PulseCon,
which was dope, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much. I had a blast doing it, and I thought growing up I would have to book a role in which the character that I played would get a toy. The fact that my love for toys and the skill set that I had sharpened while we were in the pandemic gave me the opportunity to host Hasbro PulseCon and be a part of the selfie series rollout, and Hasbro gifting me all these action figures with my faces on them.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first one. I'm like, wow, that was like that. That's a different way to the dream. I would have never thought that would have got me what I wanted. I thought I had to book the role. I had to be coming from the acting side, but no, my skill set as a host allowed me to work with the company that makes the toys that then gifted me all of these action figures with my faces on it. So that was step 1.
Man.
Step 2 to this, right? So I'm proud of that moment, but I'm also proud of the fact that right when we were just last year, Hasbro's involved in this too. I looked at the landscape changing as far as streaming goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at guys like Kai, I look at guys like Speed and all the young guns, and they're doing this IRL stream stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, this ain't a lane that I'm gonna jump in. I'm not gonna jump in this lane because I say it with respect, but they're doing a level of jackass level kind of stuff.
Jackassery.
It's a jackass. Not saying it in a disrespectful manner. I'm saying that the show Jackass, it was a constant upping it every single time.
Pushing the envelope every time. Yeah.
Like you're gonna run out of you're burning the candle on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that happening, I had to look at the landscape and be like, yeah, this is just not a lane I can compete in, and all the eyeballs are there, and it is what it is. So just accept it as that. But the fact that Hasbro wanted to do a Beyblade tournament during Mafiathon 3.
Yo, come on, man.
So
Come on.
the industry at this time, the pedestal and the spotlight is all on Kai. Think about how many people were a part of this Mafiathon 3. How many people paid to be on Mafiathon 3? I got paid to go to Mafiathon 3 only because I have had a track record of doing good work. Hasbro said we got to send somebody in there to referee for this. We're sending Khleo Thomas.
Bruh.
And dog, proud of that because of just the work got me that. I didn't have to do anything else but present myself in the way that I want to be presented to get me to that moment.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. See, and when you have those opportunities like that and see people see you shine, they want to put you in key places because they know that you'll not only will you perform, you'll deliver and you'll give them exactly what they want. So now they're going, okay, we got this event coming up. Call Khleo.
Yeah.
We know my man will handle it. He's got this. He's got the skills. He's got the experience. Okay. Do we give a bodyguard? Nah. He's got his brothers. He's good.
I got the family. We'll make it out all right. Yeah, man. Over deliver, man. Always over deliver. Exceed expectations. When you can't, if I say always exceed expectations, and you know, sometimes you may not be able to, but if you have the ability to do it, exceed the expectations, go the extra step, do the thing that they didn't even bring up. And I'll share that with you. I got there that day and I knew it was going to be all over the place. I knew it. And I get in there and I'm seeing the reps talk and I'm seeing the other folks. I said, and I pulled one of the reps to the side. I was like, hey, can I run a rehearsal with you really fast? Just so I can understand what you want. And this was 7 hours before everything even began for the refereeing of it. I just wanted to understand.
Prepared. I ain't mad at that. Yeah.
Run the rehearsal myself, bro. Don't expect them to give it to you. Run it for yourself so you know.
That part, you got to take it.
Yeah, man.
Man, I ain't mad at that. It's funny you mentioned that because I'm starting to get more people asking me to be a part of their events. Dragon Con last year, I was part of 6 panels. I moderated my first one, which is an accomplishment in itself because I've been going to the con for years. So they want me to come back and do it again. I said, say less. I was a special guest at a con in this last month in January on my birthday weekend. And I was like, why me? And then I stopped and I said, wait a second. They recognize that I can do something and I could bring something special. So why not just take the opportunity? And then I hear you saying that it's the exact same philosophy. People know that you can deliver and you can bring people. You are a community-based cat. You know what I'm saying? You bring people together. It's like, it's Khleo. Ah! And they just start flooding without the squeal. The squeal is mine. Okay. I can't copyright it because it's hard to write that on paper. Okay. You knew what this is all about.
You know, you're right, brother. You're right.
You knew this is all about. But to see you do these things, I'm more excited to see what else you're going to accomplish. Is there something that you want to accomplish? Is there something that you want to do? If you had the opportunity to do it right now, whatever it might be. See, this is why people hate being on my show, because I ask questions that make them stop for like 30 seconds. So, you know.
Man, I'm always looking forward to the next challenge, right? So I look at the landscape of what I mentioned earlier. I haven't been number 1 on the call sheet. You know, I haven't had the responsibility of being the number 1 guy and the sake of this project, whether it's film or series, being on my shoulders. It's really that for me, man. It's really that. I would love that responsibility. I would love that responsibility and being able to be not only the guy that gets the project done, but be the one to campaign it, be the one to champion it, do the interviews. You know, like that's the challenge I want. So I would ask for the work. I'd ask for the hard work more than anything, because I know delivering is what's going to pay off later. And
that in itself is a lot, but it's accomplishable. If that's a word, it can be accomplished. And I can see you doing that. I definitely can. Your path, your experience in the industry, plus the things that you've learned and you've garnered, and you've just plied your craft and you've perfected it to a point where you are now flexible and you can go in just about any direction. I don't know if you can sing, but you know,
I can hold a note. I can hold a note. I can hold a bit of a note, just a bit, just a bit.
I can too. See, there we go, right there.
Ha! I'm using that. I'm letting you know. If you ever see that joke coming from me, know that I got it from here. That I ain't never seen that one. That was good. That was good. Navy, that was great. That was great.
That's what I get for being old. You know, I come up with some of the strangest things, like, we don't want to talk to Navy because we don't know what he's going to say.
That was good. Me too. Oh, that was great. That was good.
My man, you are an absolute gem. So we're going to remind everyone that if you want to support this young man and you want to get them this award, he has been nominated for NAACP Image Award. Please vote. Go into his bio. The link is in there. The instructions are there. He's got a video that can tell you how to do it. I'd ask him to do it, but I'm not going to make him do it because, you know, y'all can read and you can go for it again unless he wants to tell you. It's up to him. I don't know. Do you want to say it again there, Khleo?
Listen, guys, it's a lot of steps. Not even a lot of steps. It's a very tricky way of how these things were handled this year voting wise. You can go on YouTube and I have the instructional tutorial videos there. If you look in the caption of any of my recent Instagram posts or TikTok posts, you will see the instructions there. I would really appreciate you guys' votes. Our deadline is February 13th. We got until February 13th to get these votes locked in. You can vote every single day. You can vote twice a day via social media, doing the NAACP Image Awards. I would like to vote for hashtag Khleo Thomas and voting on the website. You can vote twice a day. If you got multiple emails on the website, you can vote multiple times a day. So I really would appreciate it. February 13th is our deadline. Let's get these votes locked in.
Please do. And even while we were speaking, we've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 people throw their votes in. So
that's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys.
That's the main reason why we wanted him on, because we need that traction. Yes, Khleo has put in that work, y'all. Khleo has put in the time, the effort, the energy. He has provided so much entertainment and given so much to us in our lives and to this industry. He is long overdue for accolades. He is long overdue for awards to be on his mantle next to his Toy Story Levi's that, you know, that he's flexing and everything. And, you know, just I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. So before we go, is there anything else you would like to tell these amazing blerds and nerds out here who have been supporting you?
Man, thank you guys. Thank you for helping create a space for me to feel confident and comfortable even within myself. Thank you guys for all the support through over these years. Thank you for every like, every comment, every subscribe, every follow. Everyone who's ever bought a Slick Living shirt, anyone who's ever bought a Goddess Living Amongst Men product as well. We're bringing Slick Living back, so get ready to get some new merch from us very, very soon. I'm really excited about this next collection. And there's at least 7 votes from each of us in here. That's beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Oh, wait, trust
me.
Again,
you can vote every day. You got until February 13th. You can vote every single day leading up to the February 13th date, and voting daily does help. And overall, man, just stay locked in, man. Just stay locked in with your boy. I've done a lot of great things, sure, but I'm really just getting started. I'm really just beginning this next chapter of being able to showcase what I'm really capable of. So I look forward to seeing you guys on this journey with me.
The honor is watching you thrive and grow, and not only for yourself, but for everybody you're bringing along on this journey. You're probably one of the most selfless people that I've had the opportunity to know. You are not going to just keep it to yourself. You bring people along and you give them that opportunity if you can. And that speaks volumes about your character and your level of dignity and respect you have for others. And that's why you get the love that you get. Okay.
Thank you, Davey. Thank you, brother.
Man, all I can see it, man. Let me tell you, you've been a blessing to me. Trust me,
man.
You've been an absolute blessing, man. You know what? When I got to see you at Blerd and you were right there, there was no fan. All I said was, this is a young man that I genuinely appreciate. And passing on that Pokédex to you, it was nothing as far as I was concerned, because it was being going from the old head to the young cat.
Hey. Passing this baby on, man. Passing this baby on. That's love, man.
Man, let me tell you, it's amazing to be able to come across like-minded people. And when you do that and they support you, that's the genuine love that you cannot manufacture on social media or on any type of website or anything like that. And the love that you have that's coming from others to you, you've earned that, bro. You've earned that. Don't ever think for a second you didn't earn that, because you did. Because if I'm telling you, if I have to remind you, don't you lucky I ain't got your phone number, because bruh, you get a text from me. Do you remember that you loved? Send. All right, that's my day.
Daily mantras from Navy. I love it.
But I appreciate you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to get you hyped up so you can get this award, because you deserve this. You're long overdue for this, man.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, everyone who tuned in today and got a chance to see me and Navy just chop it up about the things we were absolutely passionate about.
Man,
and Navy, it's not lost on me, brother. Everything you were telling me, sir, I do and embrace it, and I receive that message, and I am very thankful that I get the chance to do what I do and connect with amazing men like you in this world, brother.
Trust me, what I've been doing all these years, and I see you, it did not go in vain. Everything that I've done as far as for the culture, for the community, is not in vain. And you are a beautiful part of that tapestry. So, hey, what can I say?
My God. My God.
So, do you mind if I put you backstage for a moment? Because
Yeah.
there's something I got to ask you after this is all done.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Y'all, give this man love. Go vote for him. If you ain't vote for him, I'm going to find you. Trust me, I can find you. All right, hold on a second, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all so much for coming on here and supporting Khleo. Please go vote for him. If you need a reminder and you're not sure what to do, go to his bio. The link is in his bio. You can just literally go on, and you know what? Just because I like y'all, we're going to do this again. Hold on.
NAACP Image Award. And all you have to do is comment at NAACP Image Awards, hashtag Khleo Thomas, to cast your vote for me. That's all you got to do. It is very simple. So my question is, why haven't you done it yet?
Because he ain't gave me that rug. So that's fine. So I'm going to get that rug eventually. But that's all right, though. But everybody, thank you so much for coming up in here tonight. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for everyone who came out on IG. Y'all came slapping hard. Let's go. IG, YouTube, thank you so much. If y'all want to know what else I'm going to be doing, please hit the like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube. I'm trying to get up there to a certain level so I can continue to bring more combos like this, because y'all are amazing. Just like bringing on family like Khleo, because as far as I'm concerned, that's a brother and a nephew. Okay, so don't mess with him, all right? Because I'll hurt you. I'll hurt you nicely. How about that? Please don't forget to support. Believe it or not, she is up here. She makes all of my headbands. She also does bucket hats, apparel. She does lock socks. She does it all, and she does it all by hand. She's one of my most amazing, incredible people out there. Let me see here. So yes, go check out Believe It or Not. Also, Otaku Noir is the only Blerd-owned blind box business in existence. The man is creating some amazing things. I got my first Lego set in years from my box from Otaku Noir. Go support these good folks. They are putting stuff out there, and everything in their boxes are from Blerd creators. Okay, so you want to support Blerd, you want to bring Blerd in, go ahead and do it for Believe It or Not and Otaku Noir. So, as I say to everyone, thank you so much for showing me love. Thank you for showing Khleo love. This man deserves it more than anything else, along with everybody else who's out there. I want to see him get this award. Please do that. Go vote. Encourage others to vote. And as I tell everyone in the meantime, in the meantime and in between time, as I tell all of the beautiful, sexy people to do, please you can do this for yourselves, your loved one, for Khleo, because he needs that award and everything else. Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and please stay sexy. I will see y'all on the next one. Thank you for supporting Blerdicorn Convos. Y'all have a good night. Bye now.